Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Ark. In this episode I am going to show you, as you can see, we're on the center map. I am going to show you my 6 favorite locations on the center map to build PVE base location at. And one of them, number 6, just happens to be right here. This is the only ruin on the map that I like to build in. I think building in the ruins are cool and they're actually pretty neat, but I think it wrecks a lot too. It kind of, yeah, so I don't build in the ruins too much. And I like this spot because, you know, this is it pretty much for ruins right here. And you got kind of one way here to get out. You have a nice view of the, let's call him the Batman Island. And then if you come behind, here, let's go back down through the door. So this is the door, and you know, it's easy to block off. It can be a little dangerous here. You do have, so you got wall on this side. So basically you got one side on the other side to wall up. And then up here is really not so bad. You just got a bunch of herbivores up here. But this is my number 6 spot on the center map to build a PVE base. And I like the view. This was my main entrance door. So I'll bring you back when I get to the number 5 location. We're coming up to my 5th favorite spot on the center map. And there's actually a reason for this, because you kind of got a homemade water pen. So if you're doing a lot of water dinos, then this is definitely probably higher up on your list. Let's go down here, because you know, all you really need to do is behemoth gate this, a few walls, and look at, you have your own water pen. And there's sharks, so you can see how much room you really got. I don't want to die down here, so I don't want to go fight those sharks. But this, you can build you know, like part of your base on either side with maybe like a walk path that kind of either goes around or up over a behemoth gate. Because you need a behemoth gate to get, you know, your mosasaur and your squid and everything in here. But this is probably a number 1 location on some people that like to do a lot of water dinos. I personally don't do a ton of water dinos. So this is number 5 on my list, because it is, you know, it's all flat resources. There's metal up on the mountain or the hill right there by the obelisk. But guys, this is number 5. I'll bring you back when we get to the next location. Hey guys, and we're back. Number 4 spot for PVE on the center map. This is my number 4 favorite, and there's a reason for this one also. This is an island. So, and there's not, I don't even know if there's T-Rexes that spawn on this island. It's a pretty safe area to build. It is taken a lot. I mean, a lot of people like to build on this island. There is some open spots over here, so you can build, and there is metal on this island. and stuff. But this is, look at down here. Here again. There's some rays in there, and some sharks, and one of those other water dinos. But so you got a spot to actually store water dinos here too. Oh, and here's one of those big, how come I don't remember what that thing's called. Just kind of chilling here. A leech city. Yeah, that big giant fish. Look at it, just spawns right there. So you know you can get like mosasaurs. If you can get in here, you can get mosasaurs and everything else in here. You put a behemoth gate up there, and you got a nice built-in water pen, which is pretty freaking awesome. You know, then you got kind of the whole little island up here is pretty flat. As you can see, there's metal. If I remember right, there's actually, you know, there's crystal here, and there's actually quite a bit of metal. And if you don't build really close to the metal nodes, you know, like over here, there's a bunch of metal nodes, you know, then it'll spawn back. So you never ever run out of metal. There's more metal. We're still on the island. We're just on the back side of the island here. So this is my number 4 spot to build on the map. Hey guys, and we're back. So this location right here, look at the view you have here. This is my number 3rd spot on the map to build. It is in the snow biome. You can't have a list without a snow biome. You got oil. You have, there's iron or nodes up here. There's just everything you need up here. There's actually, if you go up there, there's crystal. And you know, it's pretty much flat. It's pretty much flat, as you guys can see. But there's just something, I love this view. And it's pretty easy to block off, and it's a pretty decent size area. So you can have a pretty good sized dino pen. And guys, just look at that view. I love the view from up here. I love the waterfall views. And I know there's probably, you know, better spots on the map, but this is my number 3rd spot. So I will bring you guys back when I get to the next location. Whoops, GPS. I didn't show you the GPS. GPS for this spot is 60-25.2. So now I'll bring you back when we get to the next location. See you then. Hey guys, and we're back. This spot right here is my number 2 spot on my list, and I'll show you why. It's just a beautiful location. It is in the Redwood Forest. It is at 91 and 68. And this side over here is a dead end. Let's fly over here. I don't think there's a ramp over here. Oh, there is a ramp over here too. So this ramp takes you all the way down. So you need just a gate here, so you can get land dinos up here. I always had a wall there, and then I ran my gate go that way, and that's where I ran my gate. And I always put my builds, I kind of started my builds right up here, because you got a nice flat area to build, and you're like right at this waterfall, which is Really cool. And you're pretty safe from pretty much everything, because anything that kind of jumped down wouldn't land really on your house. So, but this is my second favorite spot on the center map to build. It overlooks the Redwood Forest and the ocean. It's just such a cool site, such a cool spot. And if you actually come down, you do have like a pond, and you got some waterfalls here. Let's go back up. And then if you go this way, and you can always expand your base. I never expanded my base here. I used like this area here for like dino pens. And then I had a gate. I had a gate down here. And this was just dino storage. Tons of room for storage. And this is where I always brought my dinos up. You got a nice tree overlooking here. But if you go this way, there's a ramp. And this ramp goes all the way down over here. That just takes you all the way down. So this spot here is my number 2 on the list. Like I said, this spot is basically at 94 and 64. It's above the water, falls in the bottom, and then the waterfalls here. It's just such a cool, nice, it's excellent scenery. Actually close to a lot of things too, because right over that way is the snow biome. You know, you got the ocean there and stuff, and it's just, I don't know, it's just such a cool spot to build up on this ledge. So guys, this is number 2. I'll bring you back when we get to the next location. Hey guys, and we're here. My number 1 base location for PVE on the center map. As some of you guys have watched my Ark series, like I had said, that you guys know I have built here. I've actually built here twice, 2 different servers. I love everything about this spot. I love the view. I love the easy access to the water. Let me show you things that I don't know if people you know or you don't know. But right up here, so you just come right over to this ledge right here. Hey, there's an RG, but a couple RGs, but look at, there's like metal and crystal. You never ever have to go any place. It's all like right there. There's aloes, I see. You can make this pretty much any size you want. I always start small. I start with behemoth gates and a wall right here. Let's actually go park. Let's go park this for now. So I always build with a couple gates across here, and then I expand up to the other side. But this spot to me right here is just the nicest spot to build. As you can see, it's somewhat flat. The resources in this part is pretty damn good. You could fall down there. This way just comes to, you can actually walk around here, but it comes to an end, so there's really no way up. You work your way around this rock, to over here, and you got another big flat area. The last season I built on the center map, I built a big base right here. Go check some of those videos out and you'll see what I'm talking about. But it's just, I don't know, on the center map, I've seen so many different locations, and I don't know, I just really like this location for building. Land dinos, let's hop on my bird here. So we know this way is a complete dead end. There's no way up. So let me show you. There is. So there's a way up that way. And this way, that kind of goes around. There is a little cave down in there too. But there's also this ramp, so if you wanted to completely wall that off, you know, you could come this way, and this ramp takes you all the way down. As you can see, takes you to this walkover bridge, and then it takes you all the way down over here. Let's go back in here. See, we're still on the ramp. Takes you all the way down. Takes you all the way down over there. So if you wanted to completely wall that off, you could. It would be possible to do that. Let's turn my gamma down to 2. So, I mean, RG's RG not even gonna attack me. But there's another secret little, let me show you. So here, if you go this way from this base and then go down here, you have the beaver ponds. So, you know, within walking distance, you have cementing paste, you have pearls, you know, everything you can get from a beaver dam you have here. And then if you continue down this ramp, or it's not really a ramp, I guess, but if you continue down, uh-oh, I got lost. But there is also, where's that? There's another pond. I got like sides turned around in here. But so there's actually 2 beaver ponds here. Here's the other one. So you can get, I mean, you can get cementing paste. You really don't have to make it. You can just get it. Here's the beach. If you're into water dinos, then you have, you know, you have, look at, so what I did is I fenced off Behemoth Gate this off, and then I used all this. I used all this for my water pen. It is deep enough to get mosasaurs in here, and pretty much anything I guess you want to get in here you can. I'll show you land bird. I'll show you how deep it is. See, so it's plenty deep. Not too deep to where it's really hard to, hey, piranhas. So it's not too deep to have trouble, you know, fencing it off. Stupid piranhas. But guys, this is my #1 spot on the center map to build. And just keep in mind, these are my top 6 locations. A lot of times if you get on a server, some of these locations might be taken, but my #1 and my #2, which is the Redwood Forest, I really like these 2 locations. These are like the first two locations I look to see if people have built, if I'm playing on a public server or a private server. But these are my locations, guys. I hope you enjoy those locations. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. And as always, guys, I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye now. Later.